Hello, everyone. We are excited to be in another event. Today is a really special event where we are celebrating the graduation and award ceremony of Cohort 9. As usual, you all know you're my partners, so if you can hear me, please let me know. I'm looking at the chats. I'm just trying to make sure my technology is right and you can hear me and I'm communicating. So I'm trying to see who will be the first person to come into the room. If you can hear me, please let me know, just so I don't keep going on and on. I need to make sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me, please? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know on LinkedIn, even though I know there's a bit of lag time, but still. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. It's always good to be sure that the communication is clear. Thank you very much for coming in. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Augusta. Thank you, Mosele. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here. Once I don't see a chat, there's that part of my mind that's telling me that maybe nobody's nobody's hearing me, so I don't want to keep going on and on. So today is indeed a very special day, and we are so excited to be here. And from now to the next 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes, we'll try to keep our events short and sweet. We are going to be celebrating the graduation of cohort 9, and then you may be wondering, what is that, right? Especially if you're a new person here, you're wondering, what is cohort 9? What did they do? What are they graduating from? You'll find out all of that in just a minute, right? Congratulations to all of you. My Bironke, I see you. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being here. Olorufemi, let me welcome all the special people here first before I start talking, before I start going on and on. So I see Kainde Ojo says, congratulations, everybody. She's a very proud alumni and a part of our community. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you for taking the time to come and celebrate with the next cohort. Thank you so much for showing up. Engineer Patrick is here. You say you hear me loud and clear. Thank you for coming. It's so beautiful having you here. Last week you were so active in our event. That was just, I truly appreciate that. And today you are here again. Thank you for the support. We are happy to have you as part of this occasion. We have Femi, a lot of Femi said we can hear you. Okay. Victoria can hear me. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, that's so I think a good place for us to start. If you can put in the chat where you're joining us from. I can see all your names, so you can tell me where you're joining us from. Apart from LinkedIn user says congratulations to everyone. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know if it's network, so you can tell me your name. So just let us know where you're joining from. Yeah. Zion says he's joining from Nigeria. Mr. Positive Energy, thank you for bringing your energy. We appreciate it. So just let us know where you are joining from. That would be so wonderful to know where you are joining from. Engineer Patrick says, congratulations to everyone. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Eromosele, my big brother that I inherited. I know how to inherit people. He's joining from England. Thank you for being here. Victoria is saying, congratulations to everyone. Professor Roxana is here. We are so grateful to have you, ma. Thank you for always coming to support our events. She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday to you right back. We appreciate you for showing up. And Dr. Augusta, the one and only education consultant, all the way from France. Thank you for joining us all the way from France. It's always so exciting to see the spread, right? It's just one of the wonderful things that technology can do. A couple of years ago, this would have almost seemed impossible, right? But now we can just stream, and from all over the world, we come together and we celebrate and we spend time together. So that's always so wonderful. Yeah, Dr. Miles said he's joining from Australia. Oh, it's Monday morning. Just imagine the world, right? It's Monday morning for you. It's Sunday evening for those in West Africa and even France and Europe. I think it's Sunday evening. For me, it's Sunday afternoon. It's past 2 p.m. And then it's already Monday morning for you. That's wonderful. Dr. Rosanna says, congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you so much, Professor Rosanna. We appreciate that. And then Victoria says she's joining from Benin City, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining. LinkedIn user say, hello from Germany. Nice that I can be here. Germany, is it MJ? I don't know. I don't see the name. In case maybe it's your network, but I know MJ is in Germany. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not you. You can correct me. I don't know for sure, but thank you for your kind words. And thank God, say he's joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Congratulations to all of us graduating. Yes, congratulations to you. I want to say thank you to everyone who is keeping the chat active. You know how we do our events. It's usually a three-way conversation. So I'm talking with the people here in the studio with me. I'm looking at the chat, and all of us are having a conversation, really. So the more you keep it engaging, the more it's interesting for all of us. Okay. Eremosele linked says LinkedIn user is Jen Brooke. Okay. I don't know that name, but it's good to connect with you, and I look forward to getting to know you more personally. The name does not sound familiar to me, but thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here. We appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone. So, like I mentioned in the beginning, right, I said today is our graduation ceremony, graduation and award ceremony, and you may be wondering what we are graduating from, right? So this is cohort 9. When we say it's cohort 9, what it means is that there has been cohorts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is the ninth successful cohort. And it's one cohort a month, meaning that we have been doing our LinkedIn elevation program. We've been on it for 9 months straight, consistently showing up. Our program basically is targeted for professionals. So it's the Elevate Your Professional Presence program. It is targeted for professionals who are seeking to come and build their authority on LinkedIn, mainly trying to come and build their network, connect with people, reach global opportunities, become global, become authorities themselves, right? Build that thought leadership that is needed for you to access opportunities in this age and time in 2025. If you don't know already, then you know that visibility is a currency of its own. It's no longer enough to just be a valuable person. It's not enough that you know what you're doing. It's not enough to say, oh, my hard work will speak for itself. It no longer does, really. Most of the time, the people who get way ahead are not necessarily the people who know the most, but the people who have mastered the act of communicating the value they carry. So we are very intentional about the work that we do. You know, we're really focusing on people who already have something going for them, and they're just figuring out, how do I use the online space? How do I leverage the market that is out there? It's a very crowded market, really. Just LinkedIn alone has more than 1 billion users, right? LinkedIn has more than 1 billion users. And out of that 1 billion users, the people who actively use LinkedIn, when I mean actively, like people who come and create posts and share their thoughts, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's less than 5%. So if you're on LinkedIn and you are building your brand, you are even already part of a small percentage of people who are doing exploits. So I say congratulations to you. But then there is consistency, and then there's consistently doing the right thing, right? There's consistently knowing how to show up. There's consistently knowing how to build the right networks. And that is where we come in at Scholar of Mentoring Academy with our LinkedIn Elevation program, where we just come together. Usually we have a class of between 40 to 50 people thereabout. That's been our average for the most. And then we stick together as a community. We support one another. We learn, literally, you learn content creation. How do you show up? What is the strategy? What are your content pillars? How do you position yourself? What business are you building for yourself? If that is what you're trying to do, if you're trying to build, like, provide a service, how do you go about doing it? How do you build a community of people that know, like, and trust you? Because you already know that when it comes to scaling any business, there's that big know, like, and trust factor. It's not just about you knowing what you're doing. It's not about you just coming to sell something per se. People would first of all buy into you as a person. People will buy into you, they buy into your values, they buy into your belief system before they start thinking of buying anything you're selling. How do you go about building that community? That is really where our program comes in. And today we are so excited. We've gathered to just commemorate and mark the end of the ninth cohort. We are still in the process of filling up the 10th cohort, which will start April 7th officially. So usually we stick to a calendar, right? We stick to the calendar of having starting every first Monday of every new month. So all of the cohorts start every first Monday of every new month, and the program runs for 21 days. That is why we are graduating today. We started on the 3rd of March. We are graduating today. Next month is the same thing. So if this is something you feel like this is a community you want to be a part of, this is something you want to learn, you really want to know how to make LinkedIn work for you. You don't just want to just flounder around and scroll through other people's content and just be in the background, you really want to step into your own potential, then you definitely know what to do. You want to reach out to me, send a DM or join our wait list so that you know more about the program. Okay, that's that for an intro for me. Before I move further, my name is Dr. Amaka, in case you don't know that. I'm hoping that everybody knows that. But that's my name, and I'm the founder and lead coach of Scholar of Mentoring Academy. And we've been on it going over 9 months now, right? Because we are celebrating the 9th cohort and we keep pushing forward. We're excited to have all of you here. Before I begin to bring in the graduates or some of our alumni members to just share their experience, because this is a celebration, right? This is not, it's not a teaching, it's not a series, it's just for people to come together and celebrate their achievements, come together and rejoice over what they've been able to accomplish, because really celebration helps you, right? It gives you the motivation to keep going. So it's important to always stop and recognize what you've achieved, and then you keep pushing forward. You find the zeal power to push forward. So I'm going to share a 1 minute video that will just give you an overview of what we do at Scholar Up. That then we can
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, that is really what it is about Scholar Up in summary, right? That is what we do. We are all about people elevating themselves, pushing forward in their career, whether you are trying to come to the US for graduate school or France or anywhere you want to go for graduate school. You definitely know we know how to guide you, or you are just a professional who is trying to leverage the online space, as I explained. So I think I have one more thing to show us, which is like and a slide that is just showing how much the reach we have had so far, because our program has been going on for 9 months, and I think together with all our trainings, we've reached close to 500 people thereabout, who are really spread all across, from Nigeria to China to France to Barbados, Ghana, Thailand, United Kingdom, Canada, Uganda. It's just all over the place. And it's always a thing of pride for us, and more like something that we love to see. We like to see how we are able to make the world smaller, right? How we're able to bring people together from a widespread, and people can come together and begin to collaborate to do beautiful things. There's been a lot of collaborations that has been formed just because people met in the cohorts. So many beautiful things that you see. People end up collaborating, working on a project together, getting things done. These are all part of the things that we try to foster, just to make sure that we all have the resources that we need to move ahead in our career. Okay, enough chattering. Like I said, this is not, it's not a class, it's not a teaching. Before I keep going, I think I'm going to bring up my co-pilot. That's Augusta, even though she's quite busy today, but she's just going to come in briefly to just say hello and introduce herself and talk to us for a minute before she goes back to doing her stuff. Augusta, I'm so happy you were able to join us. I know this is an extra sacrifice for you. We appreciate it. You're special to us. We always want to see your beautiful face, and we're glad you made it.
Hello, Amaka, and hello, everyone. It's always a great pleasure to be amongst you all. Amaka is my soul sister. She's the sister that LinkedIn gave me, and since I met her last year. We've been doing great things together. So that's one of the fruits of collaboration that you get from LinkedIn and from Scholar Up Mentoring Academy. So I am an education consultant specializing in helping students come to France, and I also collaborate with her as the senior executive administrator of the academy. So I ensure that everything runs smoothly, and I hope I'm doing a good job, Amaka. I'm not to my 100% strength today, but every day is not 100%. Some days we're 1,000, some days we're 10%. But I'm very happy for this collaboration, and I'm so happy that we're at 9 months now. Wow, like we're ready to deliver. If we if we have been carrying a baby, we should be delivering the baby by now. So, congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you everyone for showing up to celebrate with us, and I'm looking forward to this event. I declare the event open. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Augusta. It's never the same without you. So I wanted you to just show up, even if it's for 1 minute. And so thank you for honoring us with your presence, even though I know, like you said, you're not 100% today. And that's normal. That's life. We are never always at 100%. But the fact that you are still able to show up for us, show up for yourself, and just come to chip in, it means a lot to me. And you are doing above and beyond, right? If I was going to if I was going to write a recommendation, it's like above and beyond what is expected. And all the things we've been able to achieve has just been the ability for us to work in synergy. And that's something that is very difficult to come by, right? And when you do find relationships like that, you want to hold on to it. It's not every day that total strangers just find themselves and somehow they're able to understand each other and not give up on each other until they're about to deliver a baby. Right? Because, like you said, 9 months, we've been here for 9 months. Literally, it's time to push. It's time to really push and bring forth that baby, which is what we're really doing. So it's been so easy working with you. It's flawless. You're just easy to talk to, and it's just made it easier for me to also show up on my own days when I don't feel like it. There are days when, of course, you just feel like, I want to take a rest, and then somebody else is also there to motivate you and give you the the pep talk, or to remind you of your greatness, right? That's something important, that we have people that remind us of our greatness on the day we feel like we are no longer worth it. So thank you very much, everyone. We see all your chats. Keep it coming, right? Keep it coming. I'm always looking. I'm a ninja when it comes to coordinating with everything. So I'm looking at the chat, I'm talking to the people, I'm going to keep highlighting what you are saying. So I'm trying to see what Emeka said. He says some days we are at 15K strength and energy. Okay, yeah, whatever that means. Thank you. Thank you for saying it all the same. Victoria says, congratulations, everyone. Yeah, and Victoria, oh, Dolapo, I was looking at Victoria. And then Victoria says, welcome, Dr. Augusta. Thank you very much for that. So now we are just going to get started. We have already, our studio is full. I'm going to start bringing up people just for them to share. One of our big brothers is here, which is Eromosele. So I'm going to bring him up first. So we'll start with him. Welcome on board. This one is Grandmaster of Scholar Hub. He's always coming to cheer us up. And he's been really very supportive in pushing our program and reposting. I just thank you for what you do. I don't know where you find the energy to do it, but I appreciate it, and I do not take it for granted that you just show up for us, and you just show up and you make us feel seen, you make us feel appreciated, and I appreciate it. I need the world to hear that I really appreciate the big brother that Augusta borrowed to me. This is Augusta's big brother, in case you don't know. So me too, I've tapped in. I've tapped in and collected him for myself too. Sarah Mosele, please, you're welcome. You can keep going while I bring up the next person.
Okay, okay. Thank you for having me, Dr. Amaka, and thank you for having me, Dr. Augusta. It's a great thing to be here again tonight, and because we are passionate about personal development, whatever relates to personal and professional development is something we would align with. And well, that's what Scholar of Mentoring is about. So, fantastic job you are doing. Well, I was in cohort 7, so I know what you stand to benefit if you are part of this program, and I hope to be part of the next cohort. So I'll say that for the public. So please, guys, I want you to join April 7th. Let's do this together. For me, I would say I started in January with the cohort 7, and April will be a good time. We talk about goal setting and all that stuff. It's the start of a new quarter, so it's another time to realign. And what better way to join the cohort 10 as well? Like Dr. Augusta has said, we've given birth after 9 months. We're trying to train our baby, and well, part of the training which I believe cohort 9 has benefited from, different from other cohorts, including myself, is goal setting. So there will be goal setting in April, the April cohort. So why not? Let's be deliberate, be intentional about our growth. For the last 2 months as well, employees from Mishra, a company I'm the chief operating officer, have been part of. Mercy, who is our personal development officer, was part of cohort 8. Dolapo, who is our business operations officer, is part of this graduating cohort. So you can see that it's big. We are also looking forward to see how we can get people in our community to join this wonderful professional circle, because it's good to challenge ourselves. It's good that we take opportunity to get visibility and let people understand our mission on earth, in quotes. I've been opportune to also meet great minds. So trust me, it's not just about coming to be intentional or visibility. You network, because that's what LinkedIn is about. Dr. Amaka said she has adopted me, so I'm happy for the adoption. So, and it's good looking at the vision we have, where she wants to be, and it's a great vision that she has. So joining the program is not only just joining for yourself, it's also joining in her vision and to achieve greatness. So why not? As you can see in my title there, personal and business development coach. So we're passionate about helping individuals achieve their goals in as a person, in businesses, in their careers, their personal life as well. So just everything personal, and well, Scholar Up is there as well to support our mission, and we support their mission. So I won't say too much. Let's give the floor to other fantastic minds. Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Zion, before I get to you, let me look at my people in the chat, because I don't ever want anybody to feel like they are not seen. We are seeing all of you. LinkedIn user said Barbados is in the house. Is that Dr. Vicky? That's the only person I know in Barbados. If that's you, please let me know, but your name is not showing. Maybe that's Dr. Vicky. Dr. Vicky is in Barbados, and she's one of our really, really strong backbone. Yesterday, we went to listen to her event. She had a lovely event, from boss lady to goss lady. That was a wonderful event. Dr. Vicky, if that's you, congratulations. I when I see Barbados, I think about you. So maybe it's you. And Dr. Engineer Patrick says, this is absolutely great. We appreciate you. Thank you for telling us that. And we are looking forward to having you in our next cohort. That would be wonderful. It would be good to have you. We are always trying to bring together the best minds, because we know that together we are stronger. That is one thing that we know. That the more people we have with wider vision, the more we are all of us are able to reach our goals. Thank you so much. So thank God is saying welcome to you. My Ibironke says, great me, welcome. Okay. I'm trying to see, is there another chat? And then Dr. Ellen, Dr. Sheris, she's here. She says, congratulations, my people. Thank you. Dr. Sheris, please come up on stage. We want to see your
Amaka,
beautiful face. That would
I'm
be
not sure you
wonderful.
understood
Yes.
the ME. ME is Michael Erumosele.
Are you? Oh,
Just like I'm AI.
I don't. Oh, we are both AI, right? It's so funny, like when I think about it, that both of us, our acronym is AI. Is what are the odds? What are the odds? So maybe the universe was playing some game right from time. We were supposed to meet at a time such as this, right? So, okay, ME. Oh, me. Oh, I didn't know now. Michael Remosele. Okay, you should bring me on, because I was wondering what that meant. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, that's you saying that. Okay. All right. So, Zion, I'm going to hand it over to you. I just want to make sure that we are interacting with everyone. And like we said again, we are here for cohort 9 graduation for the LinkedIn Elevation Program. That's if you just joined and you are wondering what are these people yapping about? That is what we are yapping about. So I needed to just reset the room. So Zion, over to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Amaka, Dr. Augusta, and Eromosele. It's a privilege to be here. I'm excited because I'm part of Cohort 9. It's my graduation, and to be here for me, it's a big privilege. And I want to say a big thank you to Scholar Up and to you, Dr. Amaka, and the entire team. I cannot begin to mention them one by one, but I tell you, these are amazing people. When I joined the Cohort 9, people like, Zion, you already have the followers, you already have the visibility. What are you doing in there? Like, what? For me, one thing I've learned on my journey is there is no end place to growth. Growth is continuous. And visibility, there's nothing like you already have enough visibility. Visibility, the more you get visible, the more you should get visible. And that's why I joined the Elevate Your Professional Presence by Dr. Amaka. I tell you, it's mind blowing. The truth is, what we are seeing here, it's just the tip of the iceberg. The real meat is when you join the cohort. So if you're hearing us now, don't say, oh, you already have the followers, you already know your way around LinkedIn. It's okay if you already know your way, but you can know more because no man is an island of knowledge. For me, I thought I knew, but when I joined the cohort, oh, I told you there's so much I learned that I relearned. I'm learning again because of the amazing persons I get to meet in the cohort, the daily reminder, the daily accountability, the pushing each other to growth. And then the community. You make a post before you blink an eye, you see people already reacting, commenting, reposting. For me, that was very, very exciting. And it dawned on me that growth, it's continuous. And it is one thing I always say, growth is not a gift, but the opportunity to grow is a gift. And Scholar Up is offering you that opportunity where you can grow, and elevate your presence. And it's beyond just having the followers. Let me clear that. So some persons think maybe it's just about it. It's beyond having the followers. It's a matter of being intentional about what you are doing online. And being in Scholar Hub, and Cohort 10 is already happening. So you have to register for Cohort 10 and be part of. So I'm very excited that I'm part of this cohort. I remember the first time I like, I'm like, okay, I'm here to learn. I'm here to relearn, and I'm here to getting to know so many persons from the cohort, like thank God, Allwell, Dr. Ella, amazing people, and having a conversation with them. I love something that Dr. Amaka said earlier, that collaboration happens in the cohort. Yes. You have a vision, you have something in your heart that you want to do, you don't know how to do it. Yeah, you have people who will push you, who will pull you. If you want to be pushed, you will be pushed. If you want to be pulled, you will be pulled. As long as you are achieving that goal, you are on the right path. There is nothing that they do here that is amiss. Everything is always on point. Why? Because if there's one thing I like about Dr. Amaka, she's very thorough. She's very intentional. See how she goes through all the posts, all the comma, the full stop, the bracket, the open bracket and close bracket in every comment. She watches them, she pays your attention, and she gives you feedback. I think this was the first time I did a 21 days posting back to back for all the years I've been on social media. I don't do every day, but this one, it puts me in a position like, wow. So every day I have to do something. Every day I have to show up. I have to put something on. And it was very, very beautiful. And lastly, I will end with this. Do you know, because of Cohort 9, my passion for doing short videos was unlocked. I did my video, like, oh, my video is sweet. I like this. It was very exciting. I've been wanting to be doing short videos online, but, being busy, procrastinating, like I will do it tomorrow, I'll do it next tomorrow. But then being part of Cohort 9 brought that intentionality. I'm like, whoa, I look good on camera. I think this is sweet. So a lot of persons, I got so many reviews. Now, that would have not been possible if I was not part of Cohort 9. And I want to say a big thank you to Scholar Up Academy and Dr. Amaka and the entire team. And please, Cohort 10 is just around the corner. If you have not registered, please do it, because growth does not happen in your comfort zone. You must invest your money, your time, your resources, your energy. And one way to invest, you say you want to grow. The ball is in your court. If you really want to grow, be part of Cohort 10, and I tell you that testimonies you're going to be sharing, and growth are going to be experienced. So thank you so much, Dr. Amaka. I'm very excited. I'm glad to be part of Cohort 9, and I'll yield the mic back to you.
I'm already talking before unmuting myself. Thank you so much, Zion. Somebody is greeting you, so I wanted you to see that. Said, kudos to you, champ, Mr. Positive Energy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank God. And thank you very much for your honest feedback. Like, truly, when you said you wanted to join the cohort, one thing I was telling Augusta, guess who wants to join our cohort? It's like, why do you want to join the cohort? Like, literally, I feel like you already know your way around LinkedIn more or less. But you said some really incredible points that growth does not happen in isolation. That's the truth. Sometimes you just want to be around like minds, want to be around networks that push you to be better. And we never know it all. And just being in the right circles, there's a way it brings out some things in us that we don't know that was even there to begin with. It's like your video was really beautiful. It's not that you are bragging. So if you've not seen Zion's video, you better just click on his name and go and watch it with his beautiful yellow clothes. That's the first thing that caught my eyes, right? You know, it's just like sometimes we need accountability in the things that we want to do. For all of us, no matter how disciplined we think we are. I said it in one of my recent posts that this year I said I wanted to make more videos. When I saw myself failing, I literally saw myself, it's easier said than done. I had to take the bold step to say, okay, I'm going to make everybody my accountability partner. Now I don't have a choice, right? You know, you put yourself in that position where you're building in public. It's like, okay, now I know I need to do it because I cannot afford to disgrace my village name. You know, I cannot afford to bring disgrace to my family name. I can't afford to do it. So I had to do that. So these are some of the things that we have to be intentional about because our growth will never happen in our comfort zone. Sometimes comfort is not good. You just have to get used to the idea of doing things that stress you, and then you can arrive to a new equilibrium, and then something will still shake that equilibrium, and you continue. And that is how we are on an upward climb. There's really never a zenith. You never reach a point where you say, I've reached the peak, I've arrived, there's nothing more to learn, there's nothing more to do. That's really not life. Life is all about growing and improving. So thank you so much for your review. And Eromosale had mentioned something that I'd forgotten. Thank you for saying that. I wanted to reiterate it before I forget again. And that's our goal setting workshop. That's a free in cohort 9 that are graduating. And the people in cohort 10, they'll be able to participate in that workshop. The plan was to do it in March 30th, but I'll still talk with everybody just for us to agree. But the plan was 30th. And it's supposed to be like a 2 to 3 hours intensive session where it's the start of the new quarter, right? You need to check in with yourself. Now the first quarter is almost is finished. Literally, this year that started yesterday is 1/4 gone. So at some point, you need to stop and ask yourself, all those New Year resolutions, all those things I was saying I wanted to do, am I doing them? Where am I with them? What is falling off? What do I need to, keep going? So that's why we are intentional about doing this quarterly goal setting session. After this, we are going to do it again in the third quarter. It's good to keep track. If you don't measure your progress, then you won't even know whether or not you are progressing. So it's important for you to just be on point with that. So thank you so much. So let me look at the chat again. I see Heyman. This is one of my wonderful mentors that is always coming to encourage us. He says, advancing one's education ultimately is a service to all of humanity. Thank you very much. You're very correct. We have to begin to see beyond ourselves, really, because you when you take care of yourself and you learn the things you need to learn, you can become a blessing to hundreds of other people. Through you, nations become blessed. So it's not even just about you. It's not about just you getting ahead. It's about the work that God is going to do through you. So thank you so much, Heyman. It's always I always feel very honored and excited and seen and motivated when I see you coming to join our events. Thank you so much. All right. And then somebody is greeting. This is Chinon. So she was in the last cohort. So she's saying congratulations to everyone. We see you. Thank you so much. And Mr. Positivity, they are hailing you himself, one and only. They are not two on LinkedIn. He's not dragging the position with anybody. And then Theophilus from YouTube, he's joining from YouTube. He said, kudos to you. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for keeping the chats going. We appreciate you. So let's connect. Yeah, this is a networking event too, right? I usually say this in all our events. Okay, something I've not said today is kindly repost. If you've not reposted the event, please repost. Someone in your Someone in your timeline may just be scrolling aimlessly through LinkedIn and see it and wonder, let me pop in and see what they're doing. We've had a lot of people join the cohort like that. They really don't know what you're doing, they don't understand, and they just come across it and they feel like, oh wow, I want to be a part of this, right? So please, if you've not reposted, help us repost. If you want to delete it after the event, you can feel free to do that. But at least for this next 1 hour that we'll be here, just help us repost. That's the least you can do for us. And then Eric says, I agree with you. The daring moment was the video presentation. Okay, and you ended up making a beautiful video, right? It's always good to dare ourselves. It's very, very important. It's important to dare ourselves. And Engineer Patrick is thanking you, Zion. He said, this is a great opportunity. Thank you very much. And Temitope is also saying hello to everyone. Thank you for the great session. Yes, thank Temitope. It's good having you in the cohort. And then we have, she or he who lifts others will be lifted by those. Yeah, that's true. It's really, really true. It's very true. Most times in life, we get as much as we give, most times. So if you are willing to give enough, then you get enough. So thank you so much, everyone. So I'll bring in the next person. I think at some point we'll have some people leave the stage so that other people who are trying to join in can come up, because it's just 6 people that can be on the stage, so that other people, I see that some other people are trying to join. So Blessing, hello Blessing, thank you for joining us today. It's exciting to have you here. Please go ahead. I'm going to mute my mic. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. It's nice to hear from Mr. Positive. Mr. Positive is like the class captain that keeps track of everyone that posts. And then you be like, 29 posts over 29 for today and all that. But that is very encouraging. Thank you for that. Thank you. We don't know how far that goes, but thank you so much. I wanted to take time to appreciate Coach Amaka. Thank you. I Before I signed up for this program, I used to see like a lot of videos, a lot of posts. I'd be like, how is this woman? What is she doing and all that? Why are so many people talking about her and everything? And then when I joined the program, I knew, okay, this is why people are really talking about her. Okay, okay. All right. It is really true. I am stunned at how she's so busy. You know, she's working. She just finished her PhD. She's doing so many things, and then she goes through her post one by one, like, and pick out comma dot. I'm like, wow, wow. This person is very detailed. This person has to be very detailed. This person has to be so excellent. And so when I started before, I think I need to pay much attention to that. But when I started saying, okay, if this person in her own busy schedule can, you know, take time out to go through everybody's post and pick out comma and dots, okay, I think I can do better and improve on my writing and, you know, go through everything properly and ensure that everything is excellent. So I want to thank you for that, Coach Amaka. Thank you so much for the effort that you put in. Like, we got much more value, like more than what we paid for. I think as compared to what we paid for, we got so much more value. Thank you. And thank you, Dr. Augusta, for the teachings. I went to the class later on. Thank you for the teachings and everything. Thank you so much. The if you are joining us live and you are considering if to join cohort 10, don't think about it again. Like, don't think about it. Just join right away, because you are getting so much value, much more than what you paid for. Much more. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Augusta, Dr. Maka, and Mr. Zion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Blessing, for coming up. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your dedication, for your support of every other person, and for everything that you do. Right? It's always, most of the time in life, one thing we realize is that as much as somebody is willing to give, you receive as much as you are willing to receive. That's just it. Even if somebody is cutting their fingers to give to you, if you don't have the openness and the heart to receive it, you may still just be where you are. But the willingness to grow, the willingness to improve, that is what is personal. And that is why always at the beginning of the cohort, I say this is a partnership. You know, I always say this is a partnership between us. And in this partnership, if anybody is going to be, so if anybody is going to fail, it won't be me. That's a promise I've made to myself and God. I said, in this partnership I'm having with all of you, that we are holding our hands together and we are getting married for 21 days. If anybody is going to be divorcing, If anybody is going to be being a problematic partner, it won't be me in that partnership. So that's something that keeps me going, just knowing that I have taken up the responsibility to just be. It's almost like the role of a coach, the role of a shepherd, the role of showing up for people. And sometimes it's just even what you do, not necessarily what you say, that people that moves people more. It's not just because you can say anybody can say anything, right? Talk is cheap. Talk is really, really cheap. And the more you go through life, the more you come to realize how cheap talk is. That anybody can say anything. It's easy. Especially now with Chat GPT. Chat GPT can answer anything now. So anything you can think of, Chat GPT will help you modify it very well. So literally anybody can say anything. It is in the action. Are you able to now begin to align your words with your action? That's like a challenge. It's something that keeps me going every day. I want to ask myself, are you really doing the things you're asking other people to do? Are you really the person who, like, your words matches? Just walk the talk. Don't just be all talk. Don't just be all noisy. Don't just make noise. There has to be that correlation between what you are saying and what you're doing. And I've seen over time that most of the time that is what has made a huge difference for most people. They would say, oh yes, it is just your consistency, it's your discipline, it's the way you do your things. That is what challenged me, is what made me ask myself, like, if this person is really doing all of these things, then what excuse do I have? And for me, then my job is done. Because once you've gotten that mindset shift to begin to understand that excellence is a choice. You see, excellence is a choice. It's a choice that we make daily. Either you choose to be mediocre, you choose to be average, you choose to do things anyhow, write without comma, write without full stop, or will anybody beat you? No. But then if you become more intentional and you feel like at any given time I show up, I'm showing up for my brand, I'm building a legacy, I'm building something that I want to be proud of, something that will outlive me. So it's no longer about me. I'm already taking it beyond myself. I'm thinking about other people that will be impacted by the work I do. When we view life generally from that viewpoint, you realize that even when difficulties, which are all part of the circles of life, one thing that life has taught me in so many, like life has taught me this in so many practical ways, that life is just a circle of pain, suffering, joy, love. It's all in a circle. You hardly stay in one phase forever. Hardly. Sometimes, things are going so well, then they are not. Something else pops up that you have to deal with. It's how much you've built yourself. That's how you respond. Either you respond or you react. You see that something hits you and they say, oh, you're falling into depression. Oh, this one is depressed for life, and that's the end of them. Or something hits you and you say, no, not today. I'm going to lift myself up and keep going. So those are the choices that we'll keep making at different phases in our life continuously. That is why self-development is very important. It's very important that you take the time to develop strength of character. You need to get stronger. You need to build yourself to become stronger, to respond to different challenges in life. And apart from that, you need to also learn the art of communication. Communication is an art. It's not about being visible. What are you visible doing? What are you known for? It's not just about being an influencer. What are you influencing? What name are you building for yourself? When people hear your name, what is the first 2, 3 things that comes to their mind? Are you able to curate that online presence in a way that you don't even need to be there, but 10 people will say the same thing about you? Like so many people would say, and they would say the same thing. Like everybody's repeating what the other person is saying. How do you do that? It does take effort. It does take time. It takes consistency. It takes a bit of pain. It takes a bit of discipline. Discipline is not sweet. So thank you very much. Don't let me keep going. I can go all motivational. Thank you so much. I think there's somebody else in the backstage. I even forgot myself. I will just start coaching everybody. Thank God. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank God. I hope your network is good. I think your network threw you off before. I don't know if it's okay now. Thank God it's still frozen.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
God, can you hear
it's
us?
okay now.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
I'll
yes, I
mute myself.
can
Please go
hear
ahead.
everyone. It's better now.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Go ahead and share your experience.
All right, greetings everyone. I'm excited to be in this graduation ceremony today. In fact, quite demanding. I was like, at a point, I was like, can I just continue this? But I was post of coach and then Mr. Zion always tracking record of everyone. When I had a challenge for 2 days with my account, I reached out to him. He just like gave me the support. So shout out to you, Mr. Positive. In fact, that his video is just like a sleeping pill for me because if I play it, I'll just sleep very well. That's a nice word. Thank you very much, Mr. Positive, for that. And then special shout out to you, Dr. Augusta, for all the interactions and teachings you gave us on our group chat. You know, one of the days I came up with it that this our group, we are so official and so mindful of what we are doing to the point that we don't relate socially on the group. So what she just came up with one interactive post and then she just broke up the ice for the group and we started relating socially amongst ourselves and that was a kind of a lift for us. It was an opportunity for us to know ourselves better and relate more. And big shout out to you, coach, for helping us all through this, this challenge. You know, one thing about me is that since I joined LinkedIn, I've not really known how best to navigate down to my niche. But this challenge helped me to narrow down, look intensively at myself, look at the things that I'm able to do, and then I was able to craft that which works perfect for me. And as I speak, I'm currently consolidating, building my strength on that area instead of trying to, be master of all. Having, there is this ability, this innate ability that we have that makes you to think that, yeah, I can do this, yeah, I can do that. So it has been working in me. So, but this challenge made me to understand that, yeah, this is what I can do perfectly well, and that is where I should put all my strength and, develop that area. So, once delighted to have been part of Cohort 9, and then thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. I look forward to continuing what I've learned in this course. Once again, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Zion. I'm clapping. I say Zion. Thank God. I'm thanking God for you. Thanking God for you. Thank you so much for coming up and for sharing your experience. And thank you for your resilience. I see you've been battling with the network, but you did not give up. You kept going and coming and going and coming, and that says a lot. Thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to hear those experiences of really figuring out what you want to do. For some people, that's the first step, right? Some people don't even know what they want to do on LinkedIn. It's like people have told me, I don't even know what to post. I don't know what to post. But by the time you sit with them and talk, you realize that you have a lot that you can post. There is a lot in you. You have a lot of value to share. Okay, let me not go on and on. We have Dr. Miles in the building. Monday morning. Hey, Dr. Miles, are you at work? Maybe you tell us about your students. Dr. Miles, all the way from Australia. Thank you for joining us. It's such a pleasure to have you in our cohort. It's a pleasure to have you take the time to come and join us today in this graduation ceremony. I'm going to pass the mic over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you can hear me. Okay, yeah. Good morning from Australia here. Don't know what is the time around wherever you are. Yes, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be graduating for the second time. To what I have gained from being part of the cohort. When you have lived overseas for nearly 15 years like me, you want that connection to the motherland. And then I used to be on Facebook a lot, but you realize that the connections you're making, you're wondering, are they really real? Or, because sometimes they chat you up and then when you're talking, before you know, they're sending you bills. But having been part of this cohorts, you see genuine connections. You connect with people globally. I have been able to convert.
Did your network? Oh, wow. Dr. Mas, what happened to you?
I don't know. I don't,
Maybe your network threw you off.
can you hear me
Please go
now?
ahead. I hear you, yes.
Okay, I
Maybe
think Australia too is where I think they have very bad network here, but I'll keep going. So I have been able to engage with a lot of rich minds all around the world through these cohorts, and I really appreciate that. I'm someone that I'm into stories. I like to tell stories, and it can actually burn you out when you come in on LinkedIn every day wanting to tell stories. But having been part of this cohort, what Amaka does is she teaches you the strategies. And I can wake up on Monday and I know that I'm going to post something that's like Monday motivational post. I can wake up on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I know what to post. I post about whatever my niche or whatever I have to offer. And then Friday, weekends, it's time for that relaxation post. And I really appreciate that. It's not that stressful as it used to be. And then those voice notes, it's not just about Amaka coming in to kind of lecture you or tell you what to do. She reveals her own vulnerability, and it tells you that you're not alone on this journey. That you're struggling. Part of my challenge was how can I get time to be posting every time like this superwoman is doing, and then she tells you of her own struggles too, and you say, oh, okay, yeah, she's not. I'm not alone. She's also struggling at times. And wow, Dr. Augusta, you were on fire this last this last few days. I was busy at work, so I couldn't come into the chat to respond to all those stuff you're saying. You know how you were talking about some of the. Is it the last one? The last example you gave was around a major influencer trying to say something you don't agree with. Those kind of conversations, it really brings a kind of fire to the group, the WhatsApp group where we kind of meet most of the time. And I think we should keep that up. If Amaka is doing the voice notes, Dr. Augusta should be doing. I really like the interactions that Dr. Augusta also brought. And through LinkedIn, since I became active on LinkedIn, two people have reached out to me seeking opportunities to teach at the university, and I've given them those opportunities to teach. This is not to say, I give people jobs. No, these people were already nurses. I teach into the mental health nursing program, and they were already registered nurses and living in Australia. So you'd see, putting myself out there makes kind of give other people opportunities too. And I believe people have also reached out to me, giving me gifts that I didn't even request for just because of my activities on LinkedIn. And I really appreciate meeting all of you. Eromosele, Mr. Positive Energy, Coach David Adeoye, he's not here. So, and then Cherry, she's not here too. I've really met a lot of people, and I appreciate being part of it. And I'm going to continue being part of this. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miles. You've been a wonderful addition to us, and I'm also looking forward to our session soon, I think in April, for like an event concerning your academic writing and all of those stuff. I'm excited to see what you're going to do with that. And everything you've shared, it's very insightful to know. And I'm jealous of you. People are reaching out to give you gifts. Nobody has reached out to give me gift to please, but people are reaching out to Dr. Miles to give him gifts. I'm jealous, but no problem. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you, but it's really amazing what you shared. And it's true that sometimes in being confident to shine our light, we actually illuminate the path for other people. So it's not even just you, really. Most times when we begin to see self-development as not just intrinsically for yourself, but for other people whom your own courage will give them the courage to start, right? For example, now when I said, okay, I'm going to start creating my short videos, so many people have been challenged to start because they see me doing it and they see me telling you that I'm struggling. It's not that this is easy for me. It's really not. This is not like a comfort zone, but this is me intentionally trying to learn. So you are now seeing me learning from ground zero, from literally 0 subscribers, and I'm celebrating my 100 subscribers, my 200 subscribers. So it's not Amaka, the almighty coach, but the person who is now learning, a person who is allowing themselves be that beginner who is going through the journey of learning to become something or to actually master another niche. And that is where mastery comes from, right? Mastery just comes from you stepping out of that your comfort zone. If you just stay within the comfort of what you know and what you do all the time, you will just reach that point where you are no longer growing. You are just going in circle because this is your normal, like you just go to work and you come back. No big stress, nothing is pushing you out of your daily comfort. So thank you for coming up. I'm really excited that you were able to come and give us Monday morning motivation from Australia since you're already on Monday. Let me see all the beautiful people in the chat who are saying hello to us. Christopher used to be in one of our old cohorts. Christopher Bature, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming on board. And then we have, thank God, he said Mr. Zion's inspiring video can make you sleep well. You see, you're already curing sleeping problems. You're already doing things. Tolu is good to have you here. Tolu is a super public speaking coach doing amazing things. It's good to have you here. And she was also in one of our cohorts, I think cohort 7. I think Tolu was in cohort 7, yes. She said, congratulations to everyone. Temi Tope says, I think Dr. Amaka will be proud of me for my post variety this coming week. Okay, yes, I'm proud already. Thank you for saying that. I'm very happy to hear that. You know, most of the time, you don't know that you can improve your strategy until somebody says, try this, right? And sometimes in life, for us to make progress, is maybe most times it's just little things you need to tweak. People think that success is in very big things, but no, it's in the small things. It's just small actions that are repeated all the time. People become masters of something, people become experts in something because they've done it so many times that they no longer think about it, right? They've done it so many times. Sometimes people tell me, how do you give a voice note of 15 minutes? And it's like, it's become second nature. It's not, I know what I want to say, and I can give you that information, and you will receive it, and you will know what I'm saying to you. But it took time, it took practice. We've been going from cohort 1. This is cohort 9. So multiply 21 by 9. How many voice notes is that, Augusta? Augusta said, my voice notes should become podcast series, right? So imagine that, because you show up and you do something all the time, you get better at it, you master your craft. That's really like the only secret. So Temi Tope is saying that cohort 10 is highly recommended. Thank you for your recommendation. We appreciate it, right? And then Zion is saying he can't wait to see your post as well. Augusta, what are you pointing at? Am I missing something?
No, the highly recommended. I'm supporting it. We recommend
okay. Okay. It's entering. Okay. Tolu says, and Augusta is super. You see AI now. We are both AIs. What do you think? You should know that this is our name acronym. It's not. It was designed from above. There is God in the mix, right? Thank you so much, Tolu. Dr. Angela says, God bless you. God bless you too. Thank you, Dr. Angela. It's good to connect with you. Your name or profile does not look familiar to me, but I'm happy that you are able to join us. I'm looking forward to get to know you more. Thank you so much for showing up today. And then I think Samuel is on YouTube. He says, good one. Okay. And Dr. Angela is greeting Zion. Okay, so maybe she knows Zion, so she's greeting you. Zion, you are greeted.
That's Samuel from Canada. We need to shout out to Samuel from Canada.
Oh, really?
Northwest Territory.
Samuel from Canada, we shout out to you. We hope you join cohort 10. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. We are always excited when we make new friends. We always have room for new people. We always have rooms for more amazing minds because we know that together we are really stronger, right? Where the more talents we bring together, the more we're able to do beautiful things. And that's really one of our big missions at Scholar Up, is just to bring lots of talents together. Okay. Well, Romosele is just very special. Everybody's congratulating him specially. I heard of graduation and popped in. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for popping in. We are so happy you were able to make it. We're happy to have you here. Okay, so I think at this point we can go to our award ceremony. We have a number of people on YouTube joining us today, and I want to shout out to them because they are not very familiar to me. It's a circle of life. You got it here. Thank you. Thank you for that. And then we have Omotola. Okay, Omotola is in this cohort. She said, Mr. Positivity himself, energy overflow. Okay. Then my dear mentor said, leading by example is the most powerful communication. I agree with you. Yeah, that's true. And then Sele, you are congratulated. Can you tell me who Kati is? Maybe you know her too. I don't know who that is. Is it Kati from where?
Yeah. So if you notice on YouTube, like I have like my small community of leaders. You know, I send the YouTube link
Oh,
and they are there, you know, identifying with the program,
okay.
and that's why you see a
Oh
lot of
wow! See, that's
um
what a big brother cannot do. That, when I say big brother, it's not fake. Thank you very much, Eremosele's community, for coming to join us from YouTube. We are so happy to be meeting new people and making new friends. I see Debbie Bliss. She says she's here for Eremosele. Okay, please be here for all of us, right? Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. We are so happy. We are always excited when we meet new people, when we have new people coming to join us. She says, congratulations to all the graduates. And then we have again, Cephas. I'll go with Cephas. He's also here for,
yeah,
I almost said
Abiola
a star boy.
in England. Yeah, from
Oh,
England.
okay. Oh, no
That's
problem.
Abiola from England.
Everybody is here for Eromosele. Kati too says she's here for Eromosele. Okay. We have a is that my name? I can see a part of my name in that name.
That's a YouTube influencer, Diva Amaka. She's also a
Oh,
model. She's a top YouTube influencer as
really?
well. Part of the
Please, so
community,
give
all the way
Amaka
from
come and
Lagos.
influence me on YouTube. I'm a YouTube newbie. I'm looking for somebody to influence me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you should be able to do a collaboration with her. I'm sure she
Yeah.
would. Just I will talk behind the scene for
Okay, no
you.
problem. You know me, I'm always open for new things now. Thank you so much for joining. We're excited to have you join us here. Thank you so much. And then Dr. Sumeya says, Zion seems to be the glue of this cohort. Yeah, it's positive energy, right? He was able to bring a lot of energy to the group, and we all appreciated that. That's beautiful. That's the whole point of what we do. So always add people of value to your network. Yeah, that's it. That's the point. Always adding valuable people to your network. Okay. Diva Maka is making it clear that she's here for Eremosele. You are also here for me. Please. See, our name is similar. So please be here for me. And then there's also Toby. Toby says, here for okay. Eremosele, your
You
people
see
are
the
not
name
playing.
there?
Oh,
That is Sobore's younger sister there, you see. So
oh okay.
you are activate.
Okay.
You don't know Sobore,
Wait, there's
the presidential candidate.
really?
Yeah, so
Okay. We greet you. Thank you, Toby, for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of this. We are happy that we're able to just have new people coming to our events. Thank you so much. And then Precious is also saying congratulations to everyone. She's welcoming you to the family. Thank you very much, Precious, for welcoming everybody. We appreciate you. Heyman says, Dr. Angela Honeycutt, DM, thanks for checking in. It's been a worthwhile to over time to observe progress. Okay, thank you very much. And then somebody is talking to Dr. Miles. Dr. Miles is saying something important. This community makes you feel closer to home. That's what we're trying to do, really. Wow, the chat is so. I could just read the chat all day, right? It's so exciting to see what everybody is doing. Happy to meet you, doctor, and say Ref Mouse. Dr. Mouse, I don't know what that one is.
Amaka, you seem to be far from some things. So there's a post that Dr. Miles made, I think on Saturday. I actually even thought it was in England. You know, so he had like a game, and he said that the hardest role to be in the pitch is to be the official,
Okay.
and having his son play for one of the teams. So you can imagine calling the game against your home team, and you're the official. You know, they'll get your head for
Okay.
it. So that's where the ref comes
Thank you
from.
for
And you know
yeah,
I'm in
so
sports.
please
So
thank you for
that's
looping me
my
into
background
that.
is sports.
You know, people will do inside joke where we are not there, and you come and do the joke outside as though we are supposed to automatically follow. But no problem.
It's on LinkedIn.
Okay, oh, no problem.
Amaka,
Chicken
Amaka,
flavor.
remember you always say you have a life outside your your professional life, you have to say what you do during your maybe
Right.
weekends.
Yeah.
So I'm a referee during the weekend.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's very cool. And it's important, really. You're very right. When it comes to personal branding, it's all about perception and it cannot be all official because that's not all there is to your life. Personal branding is about really showing who you are in your real authentic self. And it comes with the highs and the lows of your life. It comes with the joys and the not too happy times. So your post is supposed to just follow that fluid trend. It shouldn't just be static, always coming up with impeccable thoughts every day. Like that is how you are in person, right? That's not real. Sometimes when you are going through things, there are times you see my posts really reflect what I'm going through in my life, and that's it because that is how I'm feeling in this moment. You need support, you need it. So thank you so much. It's good to know that you are a referee. Okay, that's nice. So Chinonso is agreeing with you. You say, oh, I like Coach AI. I really like it. Maybe I should adopt that name. Eh? Maybe I should, or Dr. AI. Augusta is looking at me with side eye. Maybe that's it, right? That should be the name I should adopt. Okay, Lauren says he is also here for you. Thank you for being here for a remote celebration.
Lawrence, you're only here for Ermosele? You don't know who this person is. Okay.
I don't know. You know
That
him?
is our biggest brother.
That is our
Really?
brother.
And he only came for one.
Pharmacy.
Augusta, you check yourself.
My heart is broken.
Augusta, you need to check yourself. You have been abandoned. Thank you so much for coming. Be here for all of us so that we can adopt you too. We like having new big brothers so that they'll be helping us behind the scene. Thank you so much. And we have Engineer Patrick. So one right connection can make you feel like a cheat code for success. And that's true, right? It's really, really true. Thank you, Dr. Mouse. Yes, you're absolutely correct. Sometimes it's not just about what you know. The people you know sometimes in your network have solution for the problem that you think you have, right? The people you know that they can point you to the right resources. So Chidima says she's here for a remosele. Okay, no, there's no problem. This graduation is a remosele zone now. Everybody came for him. I'm waiting for somebody to say, I'm here for Dr. Amaka, please. Somebody put that in the comments. Eh? Somebody say, I'm here for Dr. Amaka, please. So that's so kind. Okay, right. And then I'm trying to see. Oh, Okon. Yeah, Okon was. Congratulations, Eromosele, and all the graduating cohort members. Oh, Okon, did you come for Eromosele too? Are you not part of our cohort? At least I remember your name. I remember your name very well. You and your
This is a win.
And your public health team.
She's my adopted LinkedIn wife.
Okay.
From
No
Rwanda.
Problem, no problem. Emeka says the best time to join the cohort was 21 days ago. The second next time to join is tonight. I like that. Like, you're already late. If you've not joined, you're already late, right? So the next best time for you to join is today. Emeka, thank you. That was beautiful. Say, hey, Augusta, see. See now, finally. Please, somebody say I'm here for Dr. Amaka.
Someone, my heart is red. This is my colleague from IHBN, all the way from 2020.
It's so good to have you. See what LinkedIn can do. Victor, thank you for joining us. We hope you will join our cohort. We are always looking for wonderful people that will come and give us fresh ideas. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Lawrence says he's proud of you guys. Okay, thank you so much. And Heyman says, be a global citizen. Yes. And then Enoma Samuel says, congratulations to everyone. Okay, and then Divine, I don't know how you cope well with your consistent voice notes, coach. You are a true superhero. You are here for me. I celebrate you, coach. God bless you. Like, no mentee like Divine. God bless you, Divine. Now, everybody wants to be here for a Romosele. Thank you. Let me allow your comments to sit more. Please, everybody, make sure you're connected with my dear mentee, Divine. She's a very wonderful person. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Sumeya is saying Eromosele Imonon is a big brother always. Okay, no problem. Eromosele, congratulations. They are here for you. Sele, man of the people. Okay, no problem. Mildred Ishaya Cheledi, okay, you are greeting someone, I suppose. And then Thank God says, Coach, I celebrate your consistency. Thank you, and to our amazing team. Yeah, thank you guys, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. I really appreciate you all for keeping the chat. So reminder, this would not be possible without a vision of, oh, this is my mentor. It's reminding you guys, right? Thank you. Thank you so much for the reminder. It does melt my heart that somehow we are able to do this because I was able to step out in faith to do what was in my mind, right? When it came to me. So I guess that's a challenge for all of us, that sometimes when ideas come to you, you may be afraid, you don't know if it's going to work out, but be willing to try. Just be willing to try. Say the YouTube community is great to have you here. We feel your presence. Yes, we feel your presence. Lawrence, Augusta, your big brother is here for you 1000%. He heard you. What about me? You don't want to adopt me too? Please be here for me too. Anyway, thank God. Dr. Augusta says she's here for me. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it. So they are highly talented people, and I'm really proud of what they have accomplished so far, and will continue to support them. Thank you so much, big brother Lawrence. Thank you everyone for keeping the chat going. I think I'm going to be going straight to the awards now because
Dr. Amaka, before you go into
yes,
the
sir. Wait,
award,
wait,
yeah,
wait.
I just wanted
Somebody,
to
my
add.
younger brother is here for me. Hold on. Yes, please hold on. I don't want to jump it. Ikechukwu, my dear adopted younger brother, say he's here for his big sister. He's here so that people will not be forming all these things as if I don't have anybody here for me. Thank you, Ikechukwu. I see you and I appreciate you. Ikechukwu is a wonderful video editor. He's been doing a lot of beautiful jobs
Yeah,
with
he's a
my
great
videos.
guy.
Thank you very much, Ikechukwu, for being here. We appreciate you. Yes, Ramosela, I will give it to you before we go to the awards.
Okay. So I just wanted to throw light to what Dr. Miles was saying about like bringing ourselves out on LinkedIn. So if you still remember, before cohort 7, I did not have my job, my current job in the UK on my LinkedIn. And I still remember during the induction, I asked you the question and I said, I did not want people to mix up my niche because you know how people think like, oh, he's working, how is he like the combinations, and you're like, put everything out there, that is the most important thing for people to see you. And like a week after, my team lead actually reached out to me and like, oh, you do this, you do this, you do this. Okay, so we try and see some ways to incorporate, mentorship, maybe for new staff, and all that stuff if there are opportunities. So that by its way open an opportunity in an area that I did not, really consider. And more people from the business are trying to associate with me, engage my post, like somebody even reached out to me and they're like, your strength of posting every day on LinkedIn, how are you doing it? I'm like, don't worry,
Celebrity seller. It's not easy.
like join the cohort, this is the secret. And they're like, okay, based in the
Wow,
UK here.
thank
So
you.
they're like, okay, they'll make time,
Mhm.
and see one of the cohorts they can join. So what I'm just adding voice to is the fact that opportunities are here to learn from Value Mama, Dr. Amaka, and also the community. I did a joke on one of the comments today when Dr. Augusta commented on my post and said, oh, she did not know I was creative, but beyond the class, you learn from every bit. I've learned a lot from her post, her storytelling. And I was sharing with somebody 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, and there was something Lois, I was trying to, I think it was Dr. Smile or something, or somebody. I was saying that one of Lois' posts, the storytelling girl, and she said something about how you can just come on LinkedIn and open your heart just the way it is, AI free, just write your story because that's what people would connect with, so just getting bits and pieces
Right.
everywhere. So good job. And that's what we do here.
Thank you so much. I think you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely right that if you open up your heart, you realize that there are learning opportunities all around you. And the more you learn, there are opportunities that would come that you did not even think about. It's just the fact that you were visible. It's somebody else that will now tell you, oh, you can do this. Oh, have you thought about doing this? Have you considered this? And you were not even thinking about it, but you were just at the right place at the right time. And that is why it's always said that opportunity would come to everyone, whether you are prepared or not. But if you are prepared, only the people who are prepared will be able to take up that opportunity. So it's important that you don't wait for opportunities to come to you before you begin to prepare. Instead, prepare yourselves. Think about all of those things that you are seeking. What is that? What is that perfect moment in your life? Start acting like you've already reached it, and continue to prepare for them. And what better way to do that than LinkedIn has provided this platform? Like, the amount of brain power that I've seen on LinkedIn, it keeps me on my toes. Sometimes when I look at the people I'm coaching, the doctors, I started coaching them before I became a doctor myself. That's why when I end my PhD, I was like, okay, at least let me too have the doctor title. Because sometimes it will look like medical school. You have like 10 doctors in the cohort, a lot of people, doctor. It's really a lot. It keeps you on your toe. It keeps you learning. It keeps you trying to innovate. It keeps you trying to improve, because for you to be at your A game and deliver that value to people at that level, you also need to know what you're doing, right? And to be able to be the coach that they need to really strategize and move forward. So it's very important that at this age and time, you don't joke with your visibility in whatever shape or form. You need to try, you need to make the effort. Is it going to be difficult? Absolutely. Would you have some challenges? Sure, just like anything in life. But if you don't give up on it, you will definitely be excited. Like, you'll be very happy that you did not. So thank you so much, Eromosele, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Augusta. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here. I'm going to go straight to the awards. As usual, in this cohort, we had close to 40 people. We always want to appreciate people that will go above and beyond. It's congratulations to everybody, right? If you made it to day 21, you did a good job. If you were able to even post 21 over 21, that's beautiful. Even if you didn't reach the 21 over 21, you still did something. You still did something that is out of character for you. For some people, posting on LinkedIn is out of character. That's not something they ever thought they were going to do. That's not something they ever considered as important until they begin to see the opportunities that people who dare to put themselves out there are able to harness. So, but then there are still people who go above and beyond, like they go the extra step. And we always want to appreciate them. If you're here and I call your name and you want to come up backstage, I'll be looking. You have the link. You can come up to say a thing or two. That would be really great. But if not, please celebrate them in the comments. Give them some emojis. Give them some love. It's not easy for you to be. And this awards is usually People's Choice Award, right? It's the people in the cohort that vote, because we see everybody's activity. I don't even vote, really. It's always like, okay, let's see, what do you people think? Who do you think fit into this category and that category? So I'm just going to get right into it, just so we can be out of here very soon. Like I told us in the beginning, I always want to be respectful of our time, and I'm so happy that we have quite a large number of people who have been commenting, keeping the chat busy, and keeping the conversation interesting. All right. The first award goes to most creative, right? The first award, you say most creative. Usually you realize that one thing I've come to see is that as much as AI is a great assistant, right? AI is a great assistant, but it's just as though for most people, it's as if AI tends to impact their creativity negatively, if I may say so. And the reason I say that is that most times now you see people want to download and just post. And if you're someone who, if you read something that is generated from ChatGPT, most times you can just tell from the tone, from the way they work. Most of the time you can just tell that someone has not made an effort. Am I saying you shouldn't use AI? No, use it, but use it intelligently. Use it in a way that it can still sound like you. So some people go out of their way to really create their post. For the individual who demonstrated that exceptional creativity and originality. Originality is lacking a lot now in their content ideas. They bring their unique flair to their content, expressing their ideas in an innovative and engaging way. Drum rolls. Who is beating the drums for me? Who is hyping the drums? This award goes to no other person than Ma Ibironke Somowo. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am. The award for most creative in cohort 9. And let me just say something very special. Ma Ibironke was in cohort 7 and she won an award. This one is award back to back. She got an award as the most dedicated. I still remember. And then she came back again to this cohort. She brought fire with her. This time around, she was not joking. She was not joking at all, at all, at all. most creative award. If you can come up and say something, yes, she's really the parent advocate. She has her very unique niche on LinkedIn, because before she came up and started doing all of that, I don't know anybody that does that. I don't know that I've seen anyone who is consistently putting out content on advocating for better parenting for children and all of those, and she does an excellent job of it. So if you're not connected with her, you want to be connected with her. So I don't know if she's here. I cited her before. Maybe she had to leave, but someone can put her name in the chat. Congratulations to you, ma'am. We are so proud of you, and we are excited that you won this award. Okay. Now the second award goes to the most consistent. And before I haven't seen her here today, but I need to say this so that in case she reviews this, then she will know that this is what I had to say about her. This person has been part of our cohort for a long time. You know, it's like you see someone who has made up their mind to develop themselves, regardless of whatever childhood struggles they went through that limited their growth at some point. And they reach a point, they're like, I'm going to be very intentional. I'm going to show up and I will learn. Even if I'm posting and nobody's engaging, I'll continue doing it. And she kept up doing it, and she kept on learning. Now she's learning public speaking. It's like suddenly you are wondering, you're asking yourself, like, really, who is this person? You are just wondering. Most of the time, I just see her, I'm like, who is this? Who is really this person? This is how possible it is for people to grow when they take up that personal challenge to say, I'm not just going to sit down and complain. Because if you want to complain, you always find something to complain about, right? I was born in a poor home, I was rejected, I did not have money, life was hard, nobody took care of me. There's always good excuses. There will always be those great excuses for you to have for why you should not move forward with your life, for why you should not become very intentional about developing yourself. So the most consistent award in both posting time and range for the person who embodied that spirit of persistence, consistently posting valuable content every day at around the same time, demonstrating commitment and reliability that motivates the entire cohort. This award goes to no other person than Nchiwi Akan. And she won award in the last cohort too. And this cohort, she was able to win the most consistent award. Like, and so when I saw it, I was very I was very happy. Like, I was very, very happy. I'm proud of how much progress she's made. She also has a very unique niche, you know, with her.
Is she here?
Criminologist, right?
Is she here? If she's not here, I can speak on her
Please
behalf.
go ahead. Go ahead and speak on her behalf. Receive the award on her.
Okay. So a big congratulations to Akpan. And honestly, like you said, her niche is very unique. And that's because unlike the voices you hear on TV about security and the likes, she gives a different perspective about criminality and how we can also secure ourselves, you know, from fraud, from people, threats around our environment, you know. So, and apart from that, knowing her from when she was in our cohort, I don't even know if she was before us, but meeting her in our cohort up till what she's doing currently, trust me, this is more reason why you should join Scholar of Mentoring, because she has used the platform to not just only to develop herself, also to onboard on other opportunities through collaborations from people she has met in the group to improve herself. And I remember, I think 2 days ago, her video that she made, it was excellent. You know, Amaka, if you pardon me, I would say kudos to Madame Tolu. Like, as in, you know, that's like the example. Like they say, when action speaks louder than voice, you know, she's developing in strides every day. And trust me, you deserve this award. And keep doing you and being the better version of yourself. Okay. Congratulations.
You shouldn't say apologies to me, Eromosele. I'm so proud of Tolu.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because I'm promoting
No,
Tolu.
Tolu should
You
be
know,
promoted.
the confident speaker.
Tolu is family, and
The confident speaker.
do you know
Please,
do you know who
if
is
you're
the
not
brain
confident,
behind that one? Okay, no problem. Let me not say anything.
you need to go and watch her video, and you
Yes,
know that this is a place for
It is.
development.
It is really.
Thank you so
It's
much. Congratulations.
it's very interesting. I'm so happy you spoke on behalf of Nchibi. I was really hoping she would be here. She's one person that I always point at to say, go back and trace this person's journey. She's one person. Divine is another person. Divine is also someone that is very close to me. Divine was in the first cohort. I think Chibi was in the first cohort or the second cohort. She has been with us for like a long time. And when you trace back to see who started and then see where they are now, then you realize that there is big potential for the human capital development. You just have to be willing to say, I don't know how to do it yet. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm willing to take on the challenge. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to go through that stressful process of learning and improving and all of those things. So congratulations to you. We have 3 more awards to go. We have the Silent Achiever Award, right? The Silent Achiever. This award goes to, it celebrates the quiet achiever who may not always be in the spotlight, but has made significant strides in their LinkedIn journey. Their impact is felt through the quality of their work, the depth of their insight, and their unwavering dedication to growth. This award goes to no other person but Olayemi Omotola. This award goes to her. She's one person that also does her thing with clothes. She has unique clothes for children that you can wear both front and back. Can you beat that, Mosele? Very special. So you buy a clothes, both the front and back. So you take your child somewhere and they dirty the front of the clothes, just remove it, turn it to the other side. You know, she's got her unique niche. She's been growing. She's just been doing her thing, and she's even a part of Cohort 10 still. So these are intentional people. You just find people who say, it's going to take me some time to get it all together, but I'm willing to go on that journey. I'm willing to put myself through that process. My Biranke says she's not expecting. Why will you not expect it? Why will you better come up on stage and come and say hello to us with you and your unique voice? My Biranke is one person. Whenever I'm watching her videos, I used to get energy, ginger. I used to feel like I'm the younger version of my Biranke. Like there's a lot of kin spirits between me and her. Congratulations to you, Ma. We are so proud of you. We are so happy that you've been here. You've encouraged us with your dedication. Just you showing up at your age and the dedication you show, everything you do, it's just enough for someone to say, if that person can do it, right? If that person can do it, then I don't have any excuse at all. All right, somebody is writing something very long here. Let's see. Mary says, I appreciate how people's efforts are being celebrated. This recognition will help maintain the transformation they have found and continue to inspire the consistency they've demonstrated. Well done to everyone in the cohort. I can't wait to be celebrated for my own journey as well. Thank you so much, Mary. Please join Cohort 10 so that by this time next month, we'll be celebrating you, definitely. It's very, very important. And it's true. I think you made a very important point that it's important that you need to stop and look back and take stock and realize that you've shifted. Maybe you've not reached where you are going, but you've shifted. You are not where you started, which is very, very important because growth is an upward climb. So sometimes people always want to wait until somebody has become, maybe they've become a celebrity or they've become the president or they become a politician before you begin to celebrate them. But if people are able to consistently make a shift, that you can trace it back and see that this is 1 month ago, this person was not like this. Now they've made these tremendous strides. It's very important that we gather and we celebrate and we, just give those recognition to them. So thank you for taking the time to type all of that. That was very insightful. So we have 2 more awards. The award for engagement champion. Who can guess who got this award? Let's see. Before I begin to read,
I want to guess the energy, positive energy. If it's not the one, then he needs to go and rework.
Who can guess the owner of this award? Okay, the Engagement Champion Award, they were active in liking, commenting, and sharing other people's posts. This person is in the heart of every conversation, offering insightful comments and thoughtful feedback that enrich discussions and elevate the quality of engagement in the post. They don't just comment, they connect. And you are absolutely correct. Mr. Positive Energy, if you are still here and you want to come and do a small award speech, you are welcome. Congratulations to you. Zion was indeed, he brought in a lot of energy to the cohort. And indeed, just finding humor, finding energy, finding community. It's a way to encourage people when they are still in that process of navigating. Just being in the cohort and taking stock of how many people that posted every day. Nobody asked you to do that, but it was just your own contribution, more or less, like, oh, go on team, you can do it. This is this over this today. This number of people have showed up. So just keeping accountability for other people like that, it was an encouragement to most people that when people were missing, they know that somebody was checking, somebody knew you were not there. So congratulations to you, Zion. For me, there's no surprise there. You see, before Sele was not in the cohort and he already knows. What if you were wrong now, Sele? Imagine.
No, before, just to put light on that, if Zion is coming on stage, as we've seen comments where people have celebrated Zion, checking on 29/29, and it can only be us who are engagement champions, that take that time, come, sit down, respond to everybody's post, and and it's always a good thing because it's easier to learn from other people.
Yeah. It's true.
Based on their
You're right. And that was your award too, right? That's your award. Let me, in case people didn't know, Sele had engagement champion during his time. So that was not
and me too. The first ever engagement champion.
In the blood. Yeah, I think for cohort.
I think Divine was engagement champion.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was for cohort 1.
First ever engagement champion.
Before she became executive. She's now on executive level.
Administrative.
Well done. So we have one more award to go. This award goes to the most improved on LinkedIn. I haven't seen her here today, but she's one person that I'm so proud of the progress she's made because she's a very accomplished person, right? She's a PhD, a lecturer, doing a lot of things, and she decided that this is something I've always wanted to do. She was part of the last cohort, and in that last cohort, she will come and write about her research like it's a research paper. When she finished doing that post, I'll be begging her. I said, Doc, who are you talking to? Like this thing you've written now, who do you think is going to read it? It's not that you're not making sense, but you've not been able to distill what you are saying and present your information in a way that is going to be received, that people can easily connect with what you are saying. Because building an online presence is about building connections. It's about delivering your message in a way that even somebody who is not at your level, you cannot write for only, you have a PhD. You cannot write for only people with PhDs. You have to be able to write for everyone. And she kept on taking that correction. Every day she would come and she would, she always wanted to take the feedback. She wanted to hear what I was saying. And I would say, okay, maybe change the hook, maybe change this, change this. And in this cohort, she came differently. In this cohort, she was more relaxed. There was, you could tell that she had mastered her craft quite a little bit more. And then the messaging was coming clearer. She was just bringing it in a way that it was easy to see the science she was communicating. One thing I remember asking her one time is, I said, your post is valuable, but you've not shared it in a way that I should care. You need to share whatever you are sharing in a way that it should make me care. If you come and you tell me about all the problems of the world, and I cannot connect with what you are saying, you've just wasted your time. You need to be able to deliver your message in a way that it makes sense to me, who is not in your field. So the most improved for cohort 10, for the individual who truly blossomed on LinkedIn, showing remarkable growth in their writing style, content creation, and building a strong, engaged following. They've turned their LinkedIn presence into a powerful personal brand. This award goes to no other person than Dr. Uchechi Bliss Onyedikachi, PhD. Congratulations to you. I haven't seen you here today, but congratulations. We congratulate you on behalf of everybody. Hopefully you get to look at this letter and then you see that you were celebrated even though you were not here, and we see everything that you've done. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you all for joining us in the comment section. Like the chat has been buzzing. Congratulations all over the place. We see you. We are so grateful. This event is only successful because you are here to share with us. Imagine if it was just 5 of us that came together to celebrate 5 of us. You realize that the celebration will not be as impactful. But the fact that there are so many people who are here to just see your achievements, hear your feedback, hear your testimonies, see your successes, it makes it even more meaningful. So on behalf of all the Scholar Hub team, I want to give a big appreciation to everyone who showed up in the comment section, who kept on chatting, to all the cohort members, everyone who stayed put, who took the corrections, who kept going, to the awardees who went the extra mile. We truly congratulate all of you, and we are excited. We are so happy. We are always like a big achievement for us whenever we wrap up another cohort and we can check it. We can say, yes, for 9 months we've done this. And we are betting our baby soon, right? We are really betting our baby soon. Cohort 10 is coming up soon. And like I said, the goal setting workshop, we'll be planning that right around the beginning of the first quarter, just so that we can realign again. And that workshop is supposed to be a paid workshop. But I always just provide that, like I make it free for those who are in the cohorts, because I want people to blossom beyond LinkedIn. I always tell people, if other part of your life is productive, it will reflect on LinkedIn. That's just the truth. There's no gainsaying it. If you line up other areas of your life, your work life is productive, work-life balance, time management, discipline. If it's productive, it's just going to reflect on LinkedIn automatically, because there will be no doubt about the value that you are bringing. But if you are just struggling to build followers, why are you building the followers? What do you have to share with them? What are you trying to do with that community? So for us, it just goes beyond that just mere LinkedIn visibility to you developing yourself and becoming better. So the fact that we've kept at it and we've had so many members of our cohorts collaborating in different ways, coming up with their own services, doing so many beautiful things, it makes us really proud, because we can point at it and say, yeah, this person was a member of this cohort. Now look at the wonderful thing they're doing. This person was a part of us. See the beautiful thing they are doing. We can point to them as our testimonials, and we don't have to talk too much, because they're all over the place, right? They're really all over the place, and we really appreciate everybody. So I'm going to pass it now to Augusta, Sele. If you have any closing remark, we are good on time. See, we've been really doing beautifully on time. So we should be wrapping up in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, so Dr. Augusta, my dear, thank you for being here. I didn't know you were going to stick it out. You see, the energy was transferring to you, and you're just smiling.
Me neither. I didn't know I was going to stay this long, but I'm just like, every cohort, every graduation is just unique in its own way, and I really enjoyed myself. I'm so happy that I stayed. There's something Zion said that has just been resonating in my mind. He said something profound. I don't know if he knows how profound what he said is. He said, growth is not the gift, but the opportunity to grow. That's the gift. And then to add to that, like the people you have this opportunity to grow with, the time you're given to grow, the health you're given to grow. So I think I'm feeling all philosophical right now. But it's not just the numbers, as you said, Amaka. You can have 100,000 followers, you can have 500,000 followers. But why are they following you to? Will they follow you? I know what. Will they follow you to the grave? If you are sick, will those 100,000 people come and be beside you? Who is that person that will have your side when you need them the most? Who is that person you can call when you are in need? Is it those 100,000 followers that you are hustling to get? So while it's important, it's very important to have followers, right, in the world that we live in today. But I feel most importantly is to have people that you can call your own, people in your corner, people to collaborate with, to work with, and to grow alongside. So that's really my message for today. And Amaka is one of such persons that I'm very grateful for. You see, my brother. My brother he has been motivating me since I was tata, since I was a child. So I'm very grateful to have come from such a family and to be part of a bigger family like this on LinkedIn. And I encourage anyone out there, if you want to grow, not just your numbers, you grow in numbers, but you want to grow in quality of connections and collaborations, Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is the place to be. So I hope to see you.
And that's on
Thank you.
period. That's the end of the statement. That's on period. Thank you so much, Dr. Augusta. It's just been it's profound. Yeah, that's the word. It is really profound when you said that. Sometimes it's good to have the big number, no doubt, as much as possible. Build your network. But the connections. So I always tell people, I say your network is not about the people you know. It's about the people that know you. It's about the people that really know who you are, the people that will show up for you in those low moments, the people you can truly call when you need somebody to talk to say, I'm not okay. the people you can just tell that this is what is happening to me, this is my struggle. And do you just find those connections? No. People always think that quality connections will drop on their lap, like it will just drop on their lap from above. Suddenly you will have people of value rooting for you. No, it doesn't happen like that. There is some intentionality that goes in building relationships. And that is what we've been trying to do these 9 months, that we end up having people from the cohort coming to speak at our events. Just we continue that thing, and people are just knowing that they are part of something bigger than themselves. And that is the whole point of everything. So thank you very, very much. I think Mercy is also writing a very long message, which I'm trying to see. She says, "You are speaking the truth, Ma. I always tried to write about change and project management, but notice that not everyone quite understand it yet. However, I'm working on refining my content, and I know that joining Cohort 10 will be the game changer for you. You are wise. Flesh and blood did not reveal it to you. It is not flesh and blood that revealed it to you, my dear. It's definitely going to be a game changer for you, because it's not about writing, it's about how your audience receives the message. And that I feel is where so many people have it difficult, because you are the expert of your stuff, and then you end up assuming that every other person who is on LinkedIn street knows what you are talking about. If you're not able to make your post in a way that I should care, you might as well be talking to yourself, right? And it's a skill. Writing is really a skill, just like any other thing. Is something that you learn through intentionality. So thank you very, very much. And then Adu Joshua, I haven't seen Adu Joshua here. He's also one of our big time community member. Mary is saying, thank you, Adu Joshua Payemi, for telling me about, oh yeah, you see, wonderful people talking about me. This is a great community. And my name is Mary too. So you are my namesake, even though a lot of people don't know my middle name. I have a very funny middle name that I never use. It's Mary Rose. I never use it. It's a funny name to me, but that's my name. So thank you, Sele. I'm going to pass it to you. Do you have any final words before we let our wonderful, wonderful people go? Because we can continue this gist.
There is there's always so much to always contribute, and trust me, I will start a cue from what Dr. Augusta said, that every graduation comes with like new inspiration, new direction. And for me, something I've not said before today is something I would add as to why people should join this wonderful community. The
Your
greatest
people,
benefit, trust
they're here
me.
for you.
Thank you, Dr. Bello,
Yeah,
for
they're here for
joining
you.
Entrepreneur Extraordinary. So I'm also trying to get Dr. Bello to join the next cohort. So I'm happy he's coming to see what's happening. Um, the biggest opportunity for anybody that joins the cohort is the alumni community. Trust me, that is where, in fact, if you think it has started happening from the cohort, when you migrate to the alumni community, that is where it really happens, because you meet the wonderful professionals that have gone through various cohorts. You get to meet more people beyond your 40 or your 70 people. You get to learn more. You get more people to engage more with your niche or what you're trying to create. And the biggest part for me as a personal development person is the type of habits it leads you into. So you can imagine for 21 days you've been trying to post at 5 a.m., for 6 a.m. Some people have struggled, it's understandable. Some people will fall out of it and come back a while. It's understandable because we have life outside of LinkedIn. But my advice is to keep going, because consistency builds habits, and you just continue refining. I would say even my writing has improved from after the cohort till now, because I'm still learning. I'm still seeing what Dr. Amaka is doing. I can see what um, Dr. Augusta is doing, and as a person it will refine your voice. If you think you knew your niche, join the cohort, then you will know it better. So thank you guys for coming, and tell a friend and tell a friend. They may not join in
Tell a
10,
friend to
but
tell a
we
friend.
are here 2020. We are here to 2020, end of 2025 and beyond. It's a community you want to be part of, and if you that's just the target. Why this program is going on, the YouTube people are like, what's happening? Tell me more. They are glued, they are watching. And like, okay, so it's a, like I said, it markets itself. People that come on stage don't just come to say prepared stories. They come to share their hearts. So you can use the opportunity to watch the old videos of the graduation and see these things and get convinced yourself. So that's what I would use to close today. See you in cohort 10, guys.
Thank you so much, Eremosele. And yeah, the live event has even made it so beautiful that we have all our events on a playlist on my YouTube that you can literally, take a step back and go and reflect and know that it's not just a one-time thing, like, right? So I now I'm beginning to enjoy the LinkedIn live event because it gives us the opportunity to have that material. Now, people can go back and wonder, okay, what is even this thing? What is the graduation? What are they doing? Thank you so much, Eremosele. You bring a lot of energy to us. You bring a lot of support, and I said it before, but I want to say it again. I appreciate the fact that the reason I can be the person I am is because I have great people around me. I say it all the time. I give a lot of credit to the people around me because I know that it's not, if I was showing up every day and I did not have people supporting me, have people saying you're doing a good job, keep going, maybe by now I would have dropped off on the road. So we all need that support, and I've got a lot of people supporting me, and that has made a world of difference. Mary is still saying something else. Mary is my namesake. People that are my namesake, they like to talk. She said, "Thank you to our moderators, Dr. Amaka, Dr. Augusta, and Eremosele Imomon. You guys are the best, and I really can't keep my hand to myself. Please don't keep your hand to yourself. I'm just a big fan of what is happening here. We are so excited that you're here. We are blessed that you're here. We are happy that you are not keeping your hands to yourself." And then she says, "I'm honored to be your namesake. I am equally honored. I'm so honored to meet you. I'm happy to connect with you and to meet with you. I see all the energy you bring. I cannot wait for you to bring that energy to the next cohort. It's always good. Growth is stressful, but when you do it with other people, it becomes manageable. It becomes something easy for you to do." And then Dr. Angela said she heard that. Okay. And then says iron sharpens iron, and that is true. Truly, truly, iron does sharpen iron. Okay. All right. So I think this is where we are going to close the curtain for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Before we go, I'm still going to play the 1-minute video about Scholar Up because I know some people were not here at the beginning. So that's just to help you understand what is Scholar Up, what do we do. We have a way of saying it in a 1-minute video, because we are very efficient people. We don't have to talk too much to share our message. So let me share that.
Success begins with the right guidance and opportunities. And at Scholar Up Mentoring Academy, we are here to help you unlock your full potential. Whether you're preparing for graduate school applications or building a standout professional presence on LinkedIn, we provide the tools and support you need to thrive. Our programs are designed to help you craft a compelling personal brand, position yourself for global opportunities, and achieve your dreams. Led by Dr. Amaka Ifaduba, a dedicated mentor and coach, Scholar Up empowers you with personalized mentoring, actionable resources, and proven strategies to take bold steps toward a brighter future. Scholar Up Mentoring Academy is more than a program. It's a community dedicated to helping you succeed. Take the first step today and discover how we can guide you on your journey to greatness. Follow our page for updates and access all our resources at linktree.com/scholarupacademy. Your success story starts here.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. If you're looking to join the next cohort, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Augusta. I'm sure Sele too will be able to give you the right directions. All of us will be able to tell you what to do. And then we always have events, like if not every week, every other week. So make sure you stay connected. We have events, not just graduation. Our graduations are just once a month. We have other very, very powerful events teaching on different topics, and we have so many of them lined up and coming up soon. So we are so happy with everyone. Oh, Dr. Uche is just coming. This was the person I'm saying. This is Dr. Uche, PhD, the person that won the most improved on LinkedIn. Let me give you the shout out now that I'm seeing you. Congratulations, doctor. We didn't see you since, but I'm happy you were able to join at the last minute. Of course, you can review the the recording on YouTube, even here on LinkedIn, to just see what was said and what happened. We're happy that you were able to join us here. Zion says congratulations to the team. So everyone, I'm going to end the stream now. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Augusta, say bye-bye. Say bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.